Hey there, welcome back to another episode of the bAmplified podcast. I'm Amy Patee, the show host. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're stopping by for the first time, this is a show for conscious, soulful entrepreneurs who want to let their energy lead in their business. So we talk energy here, we talk human design, which is a beautiful tool for understanding our natural frequency. And we also talk about strategy. And just to give you a little background, I am a solopreneur. I don't have a team of people working for me. And I've been an entrepreneur for over 25 years. So you get really real world, getting my hands dirty insights on the show. So if any of that interests you, if you feel like you belong here, awesome. Subscribe and come along for this journey. And last week, I talked about the number one marketing strategy that you need to employ right now in your business in some way, shape, or form to really meet the moment, because the world is changing. It's changing fast. The online scene is changing fast. The world of business is changing and changing fast. And right now is a moment where you may need to pivot, do things differently, embrace new approaches. And in last week's episode, I share something that I think is really useful for anyone who's an entrepreneur right now to focus on, especially where marketing is concerned. So go back and listen to that episode just because I think it's really useful and really relevant to our times right now. And today I'm going to share with you the number one strategy that you can employ to increase your sales. In other words, to increase your revenue, to increase how many new clients, new customers are flowing through your business doors. And this is really simple. This is something that you can do immediately after listening to this episode because it's not going to take a ton of time. It's simple, it's easy, and I think it will work for you. All right, so step one to increasing your sales is to give yourself just a little pause, and you are going to zoom out and take in the big picture of your business. Take in the landscape of your business. You could even think of doing like a little 360 spin of your business and just take it all in. And then step two, as you zoom out and you're taking in the big picture of your business, you're going to look for and then zoom in on what's already working. How are the sales currently coming in? So if you have multiple offers, for instance, which offer is selling the most? If you have lots of different ways, for instance, lots of different marketing strategies that you're utilizing to generate sales, which one is working the best for you right now? How are the sales currently coming in? Because that is working. Even if you're only having one sale per month, how is that one sale coming in? So step one, zoom out, take in the full picture of your business. In a way, it's like doing a business audit. Step two, look for what's already working and begin to zoom in on that. And then step three is you're going to finesse what's already working. You're going to choose to put a little bit more of your time, your energy, and your focus there. And maybe you can dress it up a little bit. You can finesse it a little bit to make it work even better for you. And that might mean that you do less of something else. Maybe you've been spending hours every week on social media, spending time creating, beautiful social media posts, putting together the posts, the reels, whatever it is. You're spending all this time, all this energy on that. But everybody that comes through your doors, your business doors, however that happens, whether they're a client or they're buying a product from you, they're not coming through social media. Maybe they're coming through referrals. So you want to zoom out and then zoom in on what's working. And if you discover that they're coming in through referrals, you want to finesse that, focus extra energy there, and maybe pull back from these other places. Now, if you can track what's happening on social media and you realize like, oh my gosh, no, these people are buying. what I'm doing on social media is working, then you would focus on that. Great. This is just about doing a little audit and really getting clear about what's working. So step 3 is the finessing of what's working. Step 4 is implementation, taking action. So the finessing is actually coming alive now, and you're taking real action. So for instance, if all of your current customers or your sales are coming in through referrals right now, maybe you add an official referral program. You build it out and you begin to take action. You begin to bring that into your marketing strategies that you're sharing about this referral program. And then step 5 is to track your efforts, to track your results. So in a month's time, you're going to again pause, zoom out, take in the big picture of your business, look for what's working, zoom in, assess it, finesse it, take some action around how you're finessing it and dressing it up, and then again, track your results. So this is a cycle that you can repeat over and over again. And like I said in the beginning of the show, things are changing so quickly right now that doing this one thing on a consistent schedule, so maybe monthly, where you schedule it on your calendar, it's your business audit time to see what's working. And you just zoom out and then you look around at your business. Okay, sales are coming in primarily through this channel in this way. You zoom in on that and you really think about how you can make that work even more for you. How might you dress it up or finesse it? And then you implement, you take action around that, and then you let it work for you and you assess the results again the next month. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic. You can do this today. You don't need this to be a super highly scientific thing. Likely you can just zoom out. If you do happen to have a website that shows you sales and allows you to see analytics, that's great. If you're just starting out, you might not have that right now, but you can probably assess just by doing this step-by-step process. If you get the numbers, great, add the numbers into the big picture. But do this today and see if you are putting your energy where your energy is best used. We want to keep things simple. At least I want to keep things simple. I think that if you are in business for yourself, and especially if you are a solopreneur doing all of the things, simplification is the name of the game. You don't need to overcomplicate your business. You don't need a bunch of complex strategies that you're using. You just need to get really zoomed in on what's working. And you can, once you've refined that and you're feeling really successful in that, you can always add on more. But I think there's just so much power in keeping things simple. I think that we become more impactful, more potent by keeping things simple. Okay, so give that a try today. And I love to hear if what I'm sharing lands with you. So you can DM me on Instagram if you'd like. You can send me an email if you'd like. And of course, I would love to have you dive deeper with me. There's all kinds of ways for you to do that. You can check out the links in the show notes. Tomorrow, I have my next human design and business immersion starting. If you want to begin redesigning, reimagining, refining your business, or maybe building your business from scratch in a supportive container through the lens of your human design, it's not too late to join us. Link is in the show notes. And there's all kinds of other ways, though, that we can go deeper and work together. So check out that information, and I will catch you on the next episode.